What's up, my people? Welcome to Enter the Maya with me, the G, your boy, Henry. What's up, my peeps? And today is, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, share, or hit the notification button, all that good stuff. But I tell parts of my story and give spiritual insights. And during my meditation today, I thought back to a time where the police told my parents, my mom, well, my family, that I was dead, and it made me think of the four agreements, which I'm gonna read them right now. If you don't know, one is be impeccable with your words. Two, don't take anything personal. That's a good one. Three, don't make assumptions, and that's gonna go with today's story. And four, always do your best. So those are the four agreements. Good book. If you haven't heard of it, haven't read it, go ahead and take a gander at it because it's pretty good. All right, so in order to get to where I'm at, so this is 17, and in order to get this story, I want to tell the story, so it kind of another story that kind of fits in with it. That way, you'll know why my friend did what he did. And so I was 17, yeah. Well, in this neighborhood where I lived at, there was a couple of the gangs that we were cool with, right? And I found out we were cool with this other gang, and them two had like major beef going on, right? And so when they found out we were cool with them, because we still lived all in the same neighborhood, basically. My buddy got off the bus. He's 14, no 15, 14, might have been 14 or 15. Just got off the bus, man, and these dudes roll up on him. Literally, the bus drops him off damn near in front of his house, pretty much. And so as soon as the bus starts taking off, this car rolls up, man, and lights my buddy's ass up, bro. I mean, he got shot like 5 times. Got shot in the elbow with a 45. Got shot in the back with a 45, and then he took a couple in the leg from like a 22 or something. Didn't kill him, but it messed him up. And let's just say that me and my homeboys was ready to go do some shit, right? Pay back, motherfucker. You know, all that stupid bullshit that we get caught up in, you know what I'm saying? Like, even gangs are basically like cults, you know what I'm saying? And the gang I was in, like, we actually even said, like, prayers before every meeting. We were pretty well organized and structured, though. I will give us that. And, but whoever started this group back in the day, it was in the 50s or 60s in Chicago. They knew what they were doing, bro. Like, they had some literature that was just beautiful. Like, if the people actually applied it to their life, I don't know where it turned into some gang. I guess when the 80s, 90s started hitting, like, gangster rap and all that stuff started coming out. I guess that's whenever it turned from an organization to more into a gang. You know what I'm saying? If I said the gang name, you would know what I'm talking about. Most likely. Well, I'm just gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it was Land Kings. You know what I'm saying? And so we're out looking for these dudes that shot my homeboy up, right? And so it's the end of the night now, so we're kind of getting tired. So we're gonna go crash at my homegirl's crib. Well, I mean, we are literally like a block and a half away from my homegirl's house, and a red light comes, and my homeboy hits the brakes hard, and right across the way from us was the damn law. So the light turns green, the law turns left, and I could tell the law was about to turn around. So we turned on this road, and so my friend lives all the way at the very end of this road. And so I saw the cop coming. I had my gun on me, and like a dumbass, I didn't throw it out, right? So I kept my fucking pistol on me. The cops rolled us, and they were about to let us go. But my other homeboy had bullets in his pockets, and so they found the bullets in his pockets. So then now they had probable cause to search the vehicle. They found my gun. I go to jail. I get probation, right? So I told that story to tell you that I was on probation. So this story though. So me and my buddy Francisco, shout out to my boy Francisco. I don't know where you're at today, bro, but I hope you're safe and good. You know what I'm saying? He was a really good friend of mine growing up, especially going through the bullshit with my stepdad and then joining the gang. And his house was always an outlet that I could go to. He was one of them. And so me and him bought 2 new guns. We bought 2 pistols. And right behind his house is like a set of woods, right? And me and him took the guns out there and shot them. And it was like, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was daytime. And so we came back to the house like nothing, chilling. And so his dad does not like me, right? At all. His dad didn't like me. So he had this like attic space that was huge. You could set a mattress. I had like my own little room inside his room because they lived in a townhome. So he had upstairs plus the attic, and he had his own bathroom. So I had my own like luxuries. But his dad didn't know I was there, so I hid a lot. And so about sometime that evening, like later on, so it was that happened like around 1 or 2 in the day. About 7, 8 o'clock at night, the law show up to my boy's house. And we hear him saying, "Hey, HPD." And we're thinking like, what the fuck, bro? Because we're selling a little bit of weed and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Just bought 2 guns. And so I'm freaking out because I'm on probation already, you know what I'm saying? And I violated my first month, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't stop smoking weed, so I fucking just pissed dirty. So I was like, fuck them. They catch me when they catch me. And also I was 17 at the time, you know? And so I'm in the attic, but I can hear over the porch. And the cops are like, "Yo, you killed your best friend. We don't find his body in 2 weeks." So what happened was somebody saw me and him walk into the woods together. They heard the gunshots. They saw him walk out by himself. And so I guess they naturally called the law. So for about 5 hours, the law have been in these woods searching for my body. What they do, they made an assumption. The person that saw them assumed that he shot me, which told the police, which the police assumed I was shot also, and brought out a whole 5-hour search party looking for my body. Now, there is a lot of little ponds back there because it's also part of a old oil rig, so it's just like a bunch of just dried up land with water spots and shit. Little small ponds. And the cops took it upon themselves to call my parents. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hearing the cops threatening my friend. My friend's laughing his ass off because he knows I'm upstairs in his attic. And I just can't come out because I've got a violation. So I just can't go down there and say, "Yo, well, here I am," because then they'll arrest me, right? And so the laws call my mom. My dad shows up. And I hear my buddy's dad saying, "Boy, you done killed your best friend." like everybody's tripping out over an assumption. Over an assumption. Just an assumption. And so when my dad gets there, his dad's there. And so my buddy can't tell my dad, like, "Hey, he's upstairs. He's good." You know what I'm saying? Because he don't want his dad to know. And so they had cordless phones back then. So then finally he got me a cordless phone and I called my mom. And my mom called the police and let them know, like, "No, he's alive. He's okay." You know what I'm saying? And I could imagine for my mom, that was probably pretty scary. You know what I'm saying? I'm her first son, but I was already doing stupid shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But assumptions, man. See where assumptions can get you, you know what I'm saying? And like, the cops even told him, "If we don't find his body, we're coming back in 24 hours and gonna arrest you for murder." Like, y'all don't even have a body, you dumbasses. You know what I'm saying? But just those small assumptions led to something huge. I mean, to where they all thought I was dead. They thought my best friend killed me. You know what I mean? And have my people flipping out, you know? So how many times do we make assumptions? You know what I'm saying? Like through a text message, or because text can be just totally misread sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like assumptions can get us in trouble. So you know what I'm saying. Let's try to stick to those 4 agreements. You know what I'm saying. If you haven't read it. I'm not promoting none of this stuff. This is just like things that I've come across. You're more than welcome to read them. Do what you want with the information that I give. I was just telling my story, and then also like it shows you for where I came from to where I'm at today. You know what I mean? And how I'll promote love and life and like breaking the establishment, like fuck the system. You know what I'm saying? Because it's because of them that we're really in the situation that we're in. You know what I'm saying? This whole realm is a mind fuck, bro. And we're in fucking the mind. But yeah, so number 1, be impeccable with your words. 2, don't take anything personal. That's a video on its own. Shit. 3, don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions. Unless you hear from the fucking horse's mouth, don't assume. Whether good or bad. Because that's when your ass gets, that's when you start taking a person because you assume a certain thing and it didn't go the way you wanted it to. So don't assume. And always do your best, peeps. You know what I'm saying? Always do your best. So that was Into the Maya, episode number 9, I believe. And I know I skipped a few years. I probably jumped 10 years or something. But yeah, so I caught my first case when I was 17. Got caught with a pistol. And that's because we were looking for these dudes that shot my homeboy. I mean, they hit my homeboy pretty good. But that led to that story where everybody was assuming, and it was basically a shit show. You know what I'm saying? And my buddy's just sitting there laughing at the laws. Like, he's just, because, my buddy's right there. But I couldn't imagine the phone call from my mom. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine that phone call. I was like, yo, your son's dead, and his best friend killed him, by the way. You know what I'm saying? And then they're out there fucking 5-hour search party trying to find my body, bro. Why didn't the cops just take the necessary steps and just go to my buddy's house from the jump street? Instead of assuming. Go straight to the point. Yo, you seen Henry? Yeah, I have. He's not here right now because, I was on probation, so he could send them. But it could have been handled way before my mom got called. Anything like that. Before they even wasted all their time out there in the woods. Assumptions. Yeah, let's don't make assumptions, peeps. All right, man, that's my story. Thank you for joining Into the Maya with me, the G. Please subscribe, hit the notification button so whenever I do post a new video, you will get it firsthand. All right, people, namaste. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Y'all have a great weekend, peeps.